Good morning. Lisa Scola, Senior Executive Unit Leader with Avon here this morning. And I had a couple questions. I thought I had a pretty good video on this, but when I looked at it, I thought, well, that's probably not real good. And there are several videos on this, but you know what? This morning I figured, why not? Let's make one. Let's share what I'm doing. I have been out, and as many know, we love to book toss and check out the new neighborhoods and walk our brochures around, just to find the customers. That's what it's all about. It's all in the brochures. I had a phone call last night on my conference call, and I did talk about getting out there and making 100 brochures a campaign, making it a commitment. And again, an extra 100 brochures, not just 100 brochures and 30 customers and leaving you with only 60 to go, no, 100 extra. So if you have 10 current customers, make an investment, $21 a month, a campaign, which is every 2 weeks. Figure it into your business expense and start making it a commitment. You want to get those extra ones out. Get your 10 customers. If you need 15, if you need 30, get 130, get 115, but get the extra 100. And this is what I want you to do when you're putting them out. There are 4 different ways to bag them. And first of all, you take your brochure, just as, this one. Make sure that it has your information on the back. A lot of people using labels, labeling the front, labeling the back. If you're still writing on them, whatever it is. I only stamp them. I'm putting these out. I do this with the current ones, or I do them with the expired ones. It doesn't matter how old the brochure is. I just finished putting out campaign 18 from last year, yesterday. So I don't care how old it is. Just get your information on it, because this is a business card. They're going to see the Avon. If they don't have a rep, they're going to call you, and you're going to get them current brochure. It's your job as a representative, as a good one, when the phone rings and they go, oh, I just got your brochure. You have all these things on sale in this book. And you go, oh, that's wonderful. Well, let me get your name and your address first. Write that down. And then say, I'm so glad that you got my brochure. I cannot wait to be your Avon representative. Let me share with you the current brochure. Those prices may not be good, but let's go over them, because I'll look them up. If I can't get them and it's going to be too hard, I will drop you off a current one today. This is how I build my business. So they never mind, and you could drop them off a current brochure and you have a customer. So don't be afraid of using those old ones. Take your brochure, and then also I never put a brochure out without a coupon. And now this coupon is very generic. You can make them however you want. Use your imagination. It's $5 off a $25 order. So 20%, it's 20%. So you're not going to ever lose any money. Even if you're putting in the smallest amount of order, you're still going to be at 20%. Might not make any money, but you got the customer and you can make more money. It's your job to make it more than 25, but at least they're $25 orders. So you want to put that with the book. Then of course you can order the bags from Avon, and these are the brochure bags. So you put it down in the bag, and this is when I'm walking brochures. It takes me not long at all. Put these together, slip it in there, and set it in my box, and I'm ready to go with that one. It's ready to go, right? And then there's this way, which looks like a cute package. It keeps it nice and dry. I'm going to show you how to do that one. The same looks like this. It's a little easier. Some people's favorites. It's called a tuck. So it's the same deal. I'll show you how to do that one. Or if you're tossing them, which is really good, we do this with the rubber band, which whip it up the driveway. Now every area is different. You get afraid that you're going to get a complaint that it's going to be in the driveway and you're littering and this and that. You know what? I get my paper in my driveway every day. So they just whip it at the bottom of the driveway. I got to go down and pick it up. If they want to complain about something, they're going to complain about it. Okay, some areas I've heard you can't walk in their lawn, so it takes a little longer to walk up and down those driveways. Some areas, and I know even in our upper area, like in PA, some of my reps up there, they have to get like a $5 permit just to walk around the neighborhoods and hang. Well, so find out if there are any rules in call your township and whatnot and find out. But you know what? We don't really have a lot of those. There are a few that we won't toss in because they do complain about it, but for the most part, it's very, it's very easy around here. So if we're hanging them like these ones and driving around and hanging them like this, then they go on a hook or they go on the ground. Now, if there's a paper box, we'll put them in a paper box. Do not put them in the mailboxes on or about, because they get very moody about that type of stuff. So we'll do this, but normally I only do this if I know I'm walking, because I know I can hang them on everybody's door. So I don't have to worry about it. Otherwise, they're going to be done the other way, so I don't have to worry about them getting wet. So again, I have it ready. I have my book ready. I'm going to grab the bag. So the next way of doing it, which, you know, is rolling them. So this doesn't take a lot of time. You want to put it down in the bag. Put it all the way to the corner. Fold it all in. And then I fold this way. So it's all together. Like this, see? And then you just roll it. So then I'll stand up and show you how I roll it. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Just like this. See, it's rolled. And then you grab a rubber band. And yeah, rubber band it. 3 times is usually good. It's not going to ruin the book. It comes out. They really don't know what it is. They have to unravel it to see what gift you just throwed in their driveway. But this is fun. My kids love tossing. We try to get them up as far as we can. Don't hit the dogs and the cars, because sometimes they're in the way. But this is fun to do sometimes in the evening, even on a Sunday night or a Saturday night, when Sunday morning they're going to get up and go out to get their paper. Most people get those papers. Another time to do it, which is good, is garbage nights, because they're going to go down the driveway to get the garbage cans and bring it back in. So that's that tip. Then the other way is the book, of course, again, is a coupon. You want to put it down in the bag. Hold on, wait. Oops, it's stuck. Put it down in the bag. This way. Long ways. Now it takes a minute to get used to. You feel like it's not going to fit, but it fits. Slide it on in there. See, it's nice and long. Now this is when you can do one or two things. You can either take all of the extra, find the middle of your book, and just shove it in there, like this. And voila, it's shoved. Or, like I like to do, it does take a minute to get used to doing it, but once you get used to doing it, it becomes actually pretty easy. Do it this way. You want to fold it. See how I folded it? And you have this part left. This part goes on the top, just like that. Over, oops, like this. And like I said, it takes a minute. Kind of hard to do and show you at the same time, but you see how it folds down real nice? It makes a pretty little package. See the pretty little package? And then it's all done. And this tosses well too. It also lays well on porches if you just want to go and do porches. If you're doing apartment buildings and you just want to go and set them in front of everybody's door, they're not going to get stepped on, they're not going to get ruined, and you can see everything. So it really is nice. But as you can tell, there's not a lot of money invested in this. These are not expensive. Below you can see how to order them. The books, try to get those 100. If you can't get them out every campaign, that doesn't mean that next campaign you don't order the 100. I still want you to order the 100, because that's going to, they're going to accumulate. So maybe you'll have 200 to put out next time. But do it so that you have the investment, and you start building that business, and you can see how nice they are. They're all ready to go. Or you have the ones you can toss. So those are the ways that I do them, as well as the ones that I always just keep in here. And it works. I mean, I just can't even tell you. Did this the last 2 days. The first day I didn't get any calls yet. Yesterday I got 2 already. So, I mean, it just really depends. And like I said, we really didn't do a lot of them. And on an average, you can get 1 customer per 100 books. And that's why I say the 100. That's about the ratio. Sometimes it's a lot better than that. Sometimes you just hit a neighborhood and you're like, oh my gosh, this was a great neighborhood. Don't give up on a neighborhood. If you hit a neighborhood once, come back to it. So if you didn't get anybody and think, oh, that's probably, nobody, go back to it, because you know what, I'm going to tell you what. Sometimes they see that brochure the first time, they weren't ready to order anything, and they don't think to call. They don't even think, oh, I'm never going to see another book. Some people don't keep it. I've had people call me a year later that they've kept my book, their Avon rep starts selling, they see mine, am I still selling? I had a woman say to me when I was walking around, can I call you at Christmas? So my phone's probably going to be ringing in November. Everybody's going to want Christmas catalogs. So you just never know what's going to work for them. It's nice to see them outside and talk to them and introduce yourself. Wear your Avon stuff, wear a shirt or whatever, and have fun with it. But I can't tell you enough how much this works. Get the brochures ready. There's your packaging idea. You don't need samples. You don't need 6 sheets of paper. You need a coupon. You can put something in there about recruiting. I take the, sometimes if it's really expired, I'll just use a hand flyer, that I have in my groups, and I'll use that to share the opportunity. But a lot of times this is really all you need. My stamp says to buy or sell. I try not to complicate it. I just want to get them out there, and I don't want to spend a lot of money in it. And if they call, I have an opportunity to share with them then. In their order, they'll get some stuff in their order about, joining my team, and they'll get it continuously so that it's always on their mind. But that's how it works. So it's very simple. I hope it helps. Go out there, get those brochures, share your experiences, share all of the great things that are happening, because we love to hear about them. And I wish you all the luck in the world. Go out there and make it a wonderful Avon day.